When I start spitting too much drive, using power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now it's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones at play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
And that last one, that hurts. They run, Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Cousins looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second down, Cousins fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that will make it third down. Throwing his Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jack Crawford in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. But that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. But they've got a 3rd and inches coming up. Try to keep the chains moving. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And now running right through it. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On 1st down, Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be a couple of yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now it's Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On third down, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And now look at him go. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. Uses the spin. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Here's Ryan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking deep for Julio. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. It'll be a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Ryan. He finds Coleman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 56 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And out now come the Vikings. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Cousins going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A first down throw for Cousins. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of 20 yards. To throw, Cousins. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. Cousins. The quick slant caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Cousins to throw it this time. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
A give. This is Cook. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Again, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down, here's Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Cousins going deep for Diggs. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter and interceptions, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And got his man complete. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 51 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand. And sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. On second down, here's Ryan. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball. You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. The quick slant caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. A big play there, 97 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Man. How's work?
Oh my gosh, it was good until they walked in. And then they walked in at like 6:30. And my boss like running around, and I'm like, bro, we did that earlier. We did all the date checks earlier. And everything, so everything's good. And my boss was like, oh, just checking. Yeah, so we didn't get like now.
She don't skip, my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settle. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same, don't need no clout, no fame, no clout, bought the game. All brand new chain, ice, swerve the lane, call the move the game. Put that thing, then she give me them boys who you trying to do it, bring the don't want no, they pull up with they it's times three, the side go. Park $1 million at the we gon' pay, gon' eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich straight to the top floor. More PJs than PJ. Rich like water, go to Cabo. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small, micro. Huncho on the ball, superstars out. Brand new cars. We buy the bar now. Swing goes now. Shots and goes. Rock the show. Big bang roll. Now she go for the team. Now she don't ski. Think about us now on the ground and the leader.
When do it start?
Ice the game, had to ice the game. So much ice, too much, had to ice the lane. Breathe the day, breathe, had to breathe the lane. Camera phone, turn your lights off. Been knocking from my block and growed up, guess I'm homegrown. Well known, that is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came off froze. I put my heart inside, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside and only God knows. Yeah, the clinics for that baby wipe the snow. I wipe the snow. What's a lady to the explode? Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swing goes now. Now smash. Shots and goes. Rock the shows. Big bang roll. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about both now on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Think about both now on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. All set. Break with stars out. Not a boarded house. Get deported out. Moved out for a shot. Marvin the Martian. I'ma put your brain up for auction. Proceed with caution. Skeleton AP is frosted. I sit back and read the offense. Was it did it default? Chanel bag is out. Stay down, come up in the process. Private jet, this ain't diamond milk, I'ma keep the on welfare. Things don't real, bro. Bling bling blow, That's style, Chanel reptile, player. Gotta get the grace of the God. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swing goes now. Now smash. Shots and goes. Rock the show. Big bang roll.
Now, they talking about we gotta pay rent. Yeah, that's a different story. But I'm trying to both my baby mamas that they child support though. But see, this was going on. Both of them was kind of scared because that's what Brooke told me. She's like, even she felt kind of scared that she wasn't going to get it. Because they used to get it either Tuesday, things on holiday, or blah, but mostly they get it on Wednesday. They didn't get it on Wednesday, they got it on Thursday. So Wednesday came around. She said she was like, where she like, fuck, I'm not getting no child support, you know what I'm saying? And she started posting, I told you that's Brandon for social media. So Brandon put a post saying, hey, I'm just asking if anybody else got a child support. Just trying to figure out whether or not my baby dad lost his job. Oh, God, you know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't. Yeah, but Brooke was like, she could just text me and ask me anything. It's the fact that since they always get it on Wednesday, they didn't get it and she panicked. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you want to make a post, but then Brooke said she said yeah, I am getting mine. So I went on the child support website and because it was down last week, but it's up now, and it showed that they both got it on the 26th, which is Thursday. Both of them was fucking panicked. I told you what. Did you have a what? A dog? Oh, yeah. Remember I told you that DoorDash shit? Which they should be making money right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's the ins and outs, though. I mean, you don't get paid by the, you know, how many you orders do. So, I mean, she probably doing, if you do like maybe 6 orders, 7 orders a day, you looking to like $1.20. You know what I'm saying? And she probably can make that in 3 days, 2 days type shit. So, I mean, she should be making good money. See, there you go. And then plus tips, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so she should be making good money right now. That shit ain't no problem. But it don't matter though, boy. That's child support. Yeah, they don't. Hell, she probably can call my job. But you can't let me talk to my job. You remember about the child support, but you can't let me talk to my job. And then I was like, no, I'm not seeing no money. I said, nigga, it's just our family. Oh, then she was trying to get something out of it. After all this shit we got done, like, hey, he didn't pay me any money and asked me to give me some money after this. And they're gonna look at her like, well, he couldn't work. Like, damn. Trust me, she gonna be the only bitch. She gonna be another motherfucking bitch gonna walk in there and be like, I guess he couldn't work and he couldn't give me no money, but I was trying to figure out if they're gonna be back paid. No, bitch, he couldn't work. Shit. Can I file for back pay? Well, you have to lie.